Right, here we go. We're back again. Waiting for the tablet to show us when it's gonna work, we don't know. Come on. Hey, 17th attempt and it finally works. There we go. Hello to anyone who's already said hello in the chat at the beginning. Otherwise, I'm just screaming into the ether, which is not that different from normal, really. So we've travelled to Lao in the meantime. We've gone to the homeworld. It's currently under control of the Federated Suns, so I couldn't take part in that part of Operation Wrath. That's what's going on here. We're in April 3029. Unsurprisingly, our enemy will be the Capellan Confederation. We can say that this is some remnants from Lao forces on the planet. Why is my Crusader still in the shop? I'm pretty sure I set this up last time. What the fuck? Alright, what's up with it? Oh, hold on, what? Do I have to refit anything? Or is it just... is it just like a tiny piece of internal damage? It's literally 3 points of internal damage. Yang, you didn't need my fucking permission to fix that, mate. You could have done that all on your own. Taking some initiative, you know? Thanks, Yang. That's an entire day extra that we've just been hanging above Lao now with no fucking contract. And the ever-present Darius waiting to steal our fucking sea bills, you dumbass. Right. Okay, so we've got an archer. I can't remember. Oh, fuck, who piloted the archer last? I'll have to hover over both parts. King Wolf, what did you pilot? Wasn't an archer. Wedge, were you in the archer? Game? Wedge? Anyone? There we go. Alright. Okay. Wedge, you were in the archer. There you go. King Wolf, you were still in the... You in the Whammer now? You in the Whammer of the Crusader? Who was in the Warhammer? Yeah, I think there's been a few people who've been part of this Warhammer. It's been passed around. So what have I got LRM-wise? So I've got longbow and I've got an archer, which means I probably don't really need to bring the Crusader. I'll probably just bring the Warhammer instead, can't I? He's got some experience in it. I mean, the game will eventually tell me. I'll hover over it and it'll tell me. There we go. He needs like 5 more drops. And then he gets comfortable in the Warhammer. Oh, hey, Von Grunk. Hello, ETG. What's this? Low alt. Twitch is still a stuttery mess on PC. Who have I insulted in Twitch to have made this happen? Sadly, ETG, you don't have to insult anyone on Twitch. They just like to pick random users and screw with them. It's part of their new business strategy to ensure that less people view their platform. On top of obviously crippling people at their live events as well. There's also that one. Alright, ECG. Oh, yeah, Varg, what are you doing here at the beginning? This is highly irregular. What is going on here, mate? Next you'll be like around at 8 o'clock to do Babylon 5. You'll have a baby that'll go to bed at at the time you want it to and everything. It won't give you any trouble. What kind of world are we living in? Von Grug, this is the 3025 Commanders Edition mod? Or 3026, one of those two. I keep forgetting the name of it. If Master156 was here, he would have typed it by now. I might just message him. Just shout him, get in the chat. I'm not complaining about that mercenary Kickstarter being March next year. That's good. Oh God, why did it drop it up there? Looks like a Vindicator. Is that even, oh Christ, not even that far away.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
What, you mean an ambush with all these mechs that are already stood right in front of us? Yeah, I'd say. Battletech 3025 CEXE, yeah. Ow. The fuck was that shit? Hey, no man. Oh, cool. Viper model's finished. Sweet.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, first, let's just turn you to face the right way. Who have you got the best chance of hitting with all these missiles? Looks like it's the LRM SRM carrier. Oh, let him have it. Ah, it was disappointing. Oh, it's nice when the stray shots just hit everyone else, but the mech you're targeting.
Commander?
Alright, King Wolf.
Affirmative.
Take that whammer into combat range. We're still gonna try and kill this thing. Though I won't use the 2 PPCs, to be honest. That seems a bit... This is fucking random spread of weapons fire there. Oh, not my searchlight. Chappie, what's this? Finally caught another stream? Yeah. Nice to see you again, Chappie.
What can I do you for? Heading out.
How's things been?
Engaging target.
Okay, right. That's that fear removed, okay, because the last thing we want is a fucking SRM carrier dumping God knows how many missiles into us. Next focus will be the Wolverine, because those things are tanky and annoying.
Systems holding.
Orders.
Right.
Moving out.
Moving out. They'll be sleeping with the fishes. Well, one of those was definitely a headshot. Give me an angle and... How's the hood doing? Oh, doing alright, doing alright. It's a bit wet in Oz. It's floating down the road, oh god. That does sound a bit wet.
Confirmed. Affirmative, Commander.
Right, let's give him missile death. Oh, that's good. His AC's destroyed.
That hit something good.
My Merc company's just low in disguise.
Waiting for orders.
I don't think it is. That's the problem with this game. If you work for the Capellans, and shit goes bad quick.
Waiting for orders.
It's like their contracts are kind of weighted to always be ones that you end up in. Oh no, you've been ambushed. Oh, there's 15 waves of reinforcements coming. You're just sort of like, what the fuck?
One less target.
Right. So, who's next? The Locust slow walking about. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this scenario right here. Just gonna back myself up into tree line over. Don't want no part of that. Well, there's the actual target of the mission. What's this? Capellans are only a step above Taurians and just below pirate states. Oh, come on, the man. Come on. That's overly harsh, and you know it.
Damage minimal.
Oh, that was probably a vedette. A 50-ton vehicle. Ow.
Damage minimal.
Do I get a turn at any point game, or is it just that all of them get a turn? Is that how this set up now? I'd like to be able to shoot the enemy rather than them just taking turns whacking my mechs and slowly wearing my armor down and eventually just killing everything.
Engaging target.
Target damaged.
Well, I actually did get a headshot on him with
Bring it
PPC.
down.
I don't know how that didn't go internal.
Location confirmed.
No shooty for you. It feels that way. Wait, what? He took no head damage? But the PPC clearly hit the head on the model. Well, this is large amounts of steaming bullshit.
Position confirmed.
Put him in the mineral field. He gets some kind of like basic bonus there to his defense. It makes it slightly harder for him to hit things when firing out the field, but you know, fuck it. He's got pretty decent stats at this point.
Reporting critical hit. What are your orders, Skipper?
What are your orders, Skipper? Oh, his PPC's gone, and I think his medium laser's gone now.
Critical hit.
And he's regretting his decision, and he's falling over. Blurms. Ah,
Barely hit, Commander.
brew time. More locusts and can shake a stick at. It's clearly a common thing, shaking sticks at locusts. Excuse me, sir, you shaking a stick at my locust? Ah, I am, sir.
Light damage.
Well, that just seems to be a decision that's born of stupidity, but okay. He wants to get that close to a guillotine. Oh, I got one. Ooh,
Commander?
how magnanimous of you, game. I get one of my guys to take a turn before you resume stomping me flat. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Copy that, Commander.
Ah, there we go. We got rid of the vedette. Hey,
One
from.
more for the rubbish bin.
Imagine a swarm of 1,000 locusts around the field like that. Yeah, I mean, you just get the dropship in and get the fuck out, wouldn't you? He's like, no, don't take off. We've seen what's coming. We're getting back on. Get the guns ready. Ready the guns, men. The enemy approach.
Receiving you. No problem. On my
No
way.
problem. Just gonna walk into the trees here. Over and out. I am probably going overboard with this. Yes, I could head to the extraction point, but that would be nightmarish.
Eliminated.
Trying to shuffle a lot of heavy set machines around.
Piece of cake.
What the fuck? His stray shot from his left arm AC hit the locust.
Commander?
That was wacky. That actually went internal as well. He kicked his leg off. It was a bit of a deviation, wasn't it? Holy shit. Peekaboo. I kill you. Well, that'll be the plan anyway.
Engaging target.
There we go. Shot both his legs off, I think.
Enemy mech.
Oh no,
destroyed.
blew his CT up. Okay. I thought I'd shot
Ready
his,
to rock.
both his legs off.
I'm on him.
So 75% of the support lance destroyed, 50% of the smuggler forces destroyed, the assassination target destroyed, and an entire reinforcement lance that has yet to be damaged or killed. Yeah, basically.
Guys, nothing.
Deedly-deedly-deedly-ation. Deedly-douche-ation. Deedly-douche-ation. Am I doing leprechaun impersonations now?
I'm showing minor damage.
I'm showing light damage. Okay. Now, this man in the Locust hasn't read the big book of battle mechs. He hasn't opened that up. He hasn't realised that a Awesome has a battle fist. Oh, I wonder what that is. That's actually... That might be another Vindicator.
Standing by.
Ah yes, welcome to the big book of battle mechs. I'm your host today. Estwin Smively the Third, yes. We've got quite a show for
Roger that.
you tonight,
Target confirmed.
boys and girls. You're stressed to jet, mate. What are you doing? Oh yeah, just stand up. You're one-legged locust. And what are you going to do? You're going to walk up and headbutt somebody? Probably. That's what they normally do.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Every time. Every fucking time.
Warning. Armor low.
Look out, it's a vedette. Yeah, the AI have most definitely picked their target this time, which is hit the Warhammer.
Engaging.
No, use the battle fist. Don't just swing your PPC arm at it, you div. I mean, I know you killed it, but come on.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Got a bit of a fucking rep we're supposed to maintain here.
Move order received.
Move order. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa. I'm trying to click locust here.
I got him.
Missed. Hit. Oh, it's one of these locusts.
That hit something good.
Oh, he finally ejected. He only lost his leg
What's
and,
up,
you know,
Commander?
everything else associated with his machine. I'll just... Hey, don't worry, guys. I'll stick around. Don't worry. I won't let anyone down. I'm a real team player.
Target.
Oh god, everything about my vehicle's been completely destroyed. Yeah,
Vehicle
fucking
trash.
smackhead. What are you doing?
Yes, Commander.
There you go. Oh, a Vosp. Oh, it's a 50 fighter, so it's not. It's not. It's not a Vindicator. Kind of curious now. Hey, BFG. How you doing? I'm just... he's just outside. He's just out of range.
Got a sensor lock.
Yo, looking at him and he's just out of range, the bastard. Oh no, it makes me sad. Makes me sad.
Let's see what
Oh,
you
I'll
got.
have to cheer myself up murdering an Oscout. Closest thing to a non-combat mech they've ever made, really, is the Oscout. Even though it's a combat non-combat mech, it's like What's it got? Single medium laser. What's it used for? Really sensitive and delicate information gathering by using very, very expensive and delicate scanning and detection technology built into the mech. Why would we put it into a frontline combat scenario? Don't know. Just will. Hey, Kiro.
I'm receiving you.
I'm receiving you. There we go. Bye bye, our scout. Go say
That's a
goodbye.
kill.
Goodbye, our scout. What's that? Hey, that locust from the tabletop game was MVP from we're going to kick the manticore. The big boys are very shy about going around that corner. That's true. That is true. Yeah, yeah. That locust did. He did run the gauntlet. He survived and actually did some decent damage. So his mate in the commando, on the other hand, the man didn't last anywhere near as long when that Shrek decided to open up on him and
Receiving you.
yeah, turned him and the rest of the crew into goop.
Move order received.
Well, the main thing is you hit.
Something I can
The
do.
big downside was that you hit the least important part of a griffin. You hit its arm. The one that doesn't have any guns in it or anything.
Firing.
You also did the same thing. Stop shooting the arm.
Waiting.
I mean, I suppose now I can just take away from the fact that, well, with the arm missing, you can't hit the arm anymore, which means you might actually hit something fucking useful on the mech. Like, I don't know, the right torso, but these shots will probably hit the left torso anyway. Oh, surprise, surprise, you blew up the left torso. A completely dead sector of the mech. There's nothing in it. No single part of a griffin is important in the left. The entire left side of the mech is a void. It's dead space. It's extra armor. It's Isaac Clarke. That's all it's got. It's got nothing else. Stop shooting the left side of the fucking mech. See, that's why we've got Trigger. He's stupid.
Finding a new
He's
target.
barely functional. But, you know. Where the fuck has this guy come from? Where's he been this whole
I'm
match?
here.
What has he been doing? Also, I don't know how we're getting Wedge. She's stuck up there. What are you doing up there, Wedge? Talking to us,
Good to go.
what are you doing up there, Wedge? What are you doing up there, Wedge? Why is Wedge so happy? Oh,
Moving.
who's happy, Wedge? Who's happy? Smoke break. Yeah, must have been. Yeah. There's a Valkyrie who's just turned up. Was like, all right, lads. Yeah, I'm ready for the fight. Lads, guys, is everyone dead? Oh, I blew his head off. There we go. He walked down the hill, got shot in the head by a
Tango
rifleman.
down.
Oh, okay, well, that's that done. Bye.
Successful.
Oh, man, yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm finally going to get the fight. I'm going to take the fight to these mercenary scumbags who are on our home planet that's been taken by the Federated Suns. Ah, man, I'm so ready to get revenge for all of the people who suffered in this conflict. Oh, shit, my head's just been blown off. Let's see. So we've got a Griffin. I think we've got all these. Yeah, there's nothing new. And I was be surprised if any decent tech. We'll take the Valkyrie piece because that will turn into a shiny new mech which we can sell, and we will grab people. Grab the other Vindicator. And we got some other random salvage there, so that's fine. Wedge survived, unlike Biggs, so that's true, Coles. Yeah, poor Biggs. Yes, Sylvan lost. Guys, I'm here. Boom. He makes that heroic entrance, like, don't worry, I'll save the day. And then just vap. Yep. Bye-bye, Valkyrie. Well, that was a warm-up. Don't worry, we're not hanging around Lao. Apparently, Lao is a two-skull system. I don't know where they get that from, given it's was the capital of Capellan space. Now it's now it's not much else, is it? New Aragon, which I keep wanting to call New Aragon for some reason, but then That would bring up Lord of the Rings, and we all know what's been happening with Lord of the Rings recently, haven't we? Haven't we, boys and girls? Yes. With the Rings of Power. A televisual spectacle unlike any other. One that will live in infamy for its entire time. Weddings of the rich and famous. King Wolf's family has informed us that their grand matriarch is getting married again. They've requested King Wolf be given leave to return home for a ceremony. He'd be gone for a month, but the family's willing to compensate $250,000. Can we negotiate for a shorter leave? 2 weeks. Comstock News Bureau. That's it? Snord's irregulars reportedly steal throne of Amaris. Famed mercenary unit, Snord's irregulars reportedly conducted a raid on Borden earlier this month, defeating elements of the 13th Marek militia and retrieving the original throne of Stefan Amaris from a museum in the city of Frankenmuth near Lake Fairfield. This has been the CNB May broadcast. That was it. I mean that was it. That was in the entirety of May of 3029 across the inner sphere and the periphery. One event apparently of any note happened, which was these dickheads over here, which by the way the guy who leads them looks exactly like Sean Connery from Highlander, stole Stefan Amaris' throne. That was it. It's like it was Frankenmuth. Frankenmuth would be a very different suggestion. What's this like? What is this Rings of Power you speak of? Ah, yes, I see you've taken the, you've had the social bleach, so you can forget the events of Rings of Power. Yes, I haven't even watched it, and I've been harmed by it in the background. I don't know why the bro and Kitty are watching it. They're just sick in the head. Well, so if they put wires into Tolkien's grave, they could power a large town.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
I'd assume the grave had been burnt to cinders from the friction, yeah. It's not wrong, is it? Okay, now.
Ready for
But it's okay, remember, they held off on that, on allowing those reviews to go through because they wanted to reduce trolling, you know.
Confirmed.
Because heaven forfend an actual, you know, genuine review get posted for the show that people go, this is shit. This right here is the pits.
Waiting for orders.
No, because that'd just be trolling. Because people couldn't, you know, dislike your program. It must be people who are trolling it. It must be people who've got some kind of axe to grind. What's this? Oh yes, yeah, the armor pit course. I love how it looks like Lewis is about to deck. It's not Totty, I don't think, in Totty's character model. I think it's Josh's old character model when he used to have the little do-rag on his head. And Coffee sprinting over to stop it while everyone's shooting. Can I say shooting Chinamen? I don't know if that's right. I think. Oh no, Twitch has cancelled me. What have we got? Insurgent leader, that's another assassinate in an urban centre. We've got aggressive intrusion, which is in an urban centre. We've got unknown course, which is a blackout mission in the Badlands. And a battle in the Badlands. So there's blah blah blah, nighttime, foggy, detect an inbound dropship belonging to our local defence forces in the expected drop area, ill-equipped to handle a lance of mechs, but with your aid we can ensure that the raid does minimal damage. Intercept the Capella lance and destroy it. Oh fuck, I forgot the Warhammer took a tiny amount of internal damage. And it has to be repaired. 2 days? What the fuck? Yang, what's going on, mate? You hitting the fucking booze again? What have we got? 267,000 for training module 2. 2.2 million for Gamma Pod. 415,000 for a repaired mech bay. What does that one allow me to do? Enables to drop one additional mech. Not enables an additional mech per mission or something like that now. Drop tonnage. The good news is that the mechs probably won't fall out the cradles when the Leopard launches, so now we can get started on making sure they don't fall through the floor. Increases drop weight limit by 50 ton. 436, 218,000 for the library. 2.2 million Fort Mech Bay 2. 120,000 improved automation. That sounds cheap and effective. That sounds like the kind of thing that I'm willing to pay for. He's channeling his inner kangaroo. What the fuck? Alright, do Archer. Whammer. You can't see who it is for see how he smacked my switch. Okay. It can't be any worse than the Super Robot War stream. I'm actually surprised Twitch didn't smack me for all the music on that. YouTube certainly did. It's just gonna sit on YouTube servers forever, though, to be honest. It's just gonna sit there. Never be made live. Actually, I might make it live. I might make it an unlisted one and post the link for the Super Robot War stream in the Discord. I might also make a community post for it for anyone who wants to see it. But to be aware, there will be adverts, unless you use an ad block, of course. I'm assuming that's against Twitch's terms of service for me to even mention using ad blocks. I'm guessing, but then again, it's Twitch is a bit of the Wild West, really, isn't it? Like, some people can get away with all kinds of mad shit on Twitch, and
Command interface initiated.
they don't get banned for it or whatever. And someone will make some kind of innocuous remark or something about software piracy or something. The next thing is they get banned for 2 million years, and you just sat there going like, "What the fuck?"
Done, so we can get out of here.
We could get out of here. What? This guy really does think he's in the fucking mafia, doesn't he?
Position confirmed.
Honestly, if the game came with a voice pack that would allow me to have all my pilots sound like different mafia stereotypes, it would be great. Because they would, like, they're guaranteed every single Lance would have Joey Tightlips. Joey Tightlips, where's the Locust? I see a lot of things. Yeah,
Affirmative, Commander.
he would have a negative to his perception checks because he refuses to talk.
Acknowledge.
Hey, but I'd also make him the scout as well, so he would find stuff, but he wouldn't tell the rest of the Lance because he don't want to be no snitch. I ain't snitching. But we need to know where the Atlas is. Where's the Atlas, Joey Tightlips?
Stand for.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing.
Moving
I don't know nothing about no Atlas. Think of a self-laugh for this shit now. That's Frankie the Squealer, who just immediately gives you like a fucking reduction in the amount of civils you get for every mission because he keeps giving away all your team's secrets.
Yes, Commander.
He keeps telling the enemy where you are.
Moving to position.
Goddamn Frankie the fucking Squealer. Why did I bring him on this mission?
Ready for orders. I copy.
Oh, this feels like an ambush is coming. Where's the cover? Where's the trees? No. There's only a small copse of trees to hide in, and they're all the way over there. Oh well. I suppose I'll just keep running up that road. Not expecting any thrills.
Roger
Totally
that,
not gonna get shot
Moving out.
by a surprise enemy
Moving out.
contact. Hunchback 4N. Christ. And the AC5 equipped model with LRMs. Dayhiker, Stompy bots, now with less... Why can't I see that? What the fuck is that? Now with less salt. No! More salt. All salt.
Engaging target.
Okay. Decent opening rate of fire.
orders.
Ready for orders, Commander. Hey, Commander! Joey Tight-Lips here.
Be there in a jiff.
It's a leopard dropship named the Gabagool.
I'm gonna make some trash.
This is his fucking voice.
They've got a lock on me.
It's got a lock on me. Hey. They got a lock on Freggy the Squealer. Look out,
No
Rocco.
problem.
If it's MWO levels of salt, I haven't had any reason to be salty at MWO now for years. It's actually good to have a cleanse. Just don't suffer MWO. You feel surprisingly refreshed.
Position confirmed.
There is an enemy support lance somewhere. I'm hoping it's behind the two mechs over there. Knowing my luck, they'll come from a different angle.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Hey, I'm alpha striking over here. Yeah, it's like... Oh, that would be the best, wouldn't it? Or you could race on the MWO salt flats and break land speed records.
Engage the target.
Oh. I mean, I am going to be returning to MWO for recording purposes of Best in Class Season 2, which originally I was going to call Succession Wars, but everybody got confused about, oh, well, you're only going to be using Succession Era Max. No, I'm calling it Succession Wars because it's all the great houses competing. That's the idea. Oh, is that why it's called that? Uh-huh. Oh, shit, that's 90 tons. Oh, fuck. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, no. You see, I thought this would happen.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, 90 tons. Okay. I'm assuming that's a Cyclops, because it had an AC and an LRM. Could easily be a Highlander, but I'm going to go with it being a Cyclops. The projectile traveled quite slowly. Okay, this is where we need to draw them in. So, what we're going to do is... we basically need to use the terrain to drag them over to our position one by one. If I could, I'd have Hardcore move next, but he can't because of that tragic gangster accident he had years ago. And unfortunately, they're all out of sensor range, so... Oh, they're shooting at the wrong place, Indy. Oh, not my searchlight. Fuck. Every time.
Something I can do.
Yeah, you know, we'll take the turn to...
Hey, let's see what this baby
We'll
can
take the
do.
turn to sprint away. Plus, what I can do is I can use, like, the Warhammer or the Awesome to basically sensor lock an enemy and then use the Archer and the Longbow to kind of pepper them with LRMs.
Waiting for orders. Aye.
I don't know why her accuracy is so shit, but okay. I don't know she's my least skilled pilot, but I didn't think that was that difficult. But he was never the same after that incident where he tried to liquidate those Comstar employees that were forming a union. Fucking stray shot hit the Awesome. Come on, game.
Damage minimal.
Alright, that's the hunchback that we were shooting earlier.
You need me to hold still for you?
Waiting for orders.
Hardcore has the benefit that, you know, his guillotine's equipped with jump jets, so literally just hop away, take a shot,
Locked on target.
miss, which is not that shocking, and then
Yeah, I missed.
we can sprint the longbow away after this next probably quite horrible round of fire. Ooh, okay, at least I dodged the AC-20. That's what I'm working under, the assumption that that's an AC-20.
Confirmed.
Okay, and then we run him back over there. So, next round, they are going to have to close with me.
Orders. Roger that.
Roger that. I still can't lock anyone on. It just means that I've also got a fresh heavy mech
Standing by.
in reserve. Plus, if need be, I can run down over here as well.
Full throttle.
But essentially, we just need to get the AI to get drawn in,
Commander,
pulled into the fight.
fire and jump jet.
And he is going to be the perfect way of doing it.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Oh, excuse me.
What are your orders, Skipper? I got you.
It's a nice way of being able to exploit the AI here.
Commander.
Just outside of range, but that's okay.
I'm here.
If she goes there, she might just be able to scan him. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Sensor lock on target.
Good to go.
I'm just gonna move those
Engage and jump.
direct fire guys over there, because it means if needs be they can, in before a dropship of heavies land behind you. Oh yeah, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. I will resist the temptation to go
No
shooting.
problem.
Skipper.
Yeah, we'll try and hit that side. So it's unlikely to hit. But it's damage, it wears them down, and one less enemy is preferable. Oh. Don't know what the game was doing there. It was having a good old thunk.
What's up, boss? Got a sensor lock.
Okay, so now we can
Yes, Commander.
shower him with love from afar via archer and longbow.
All right.
Not in the trees, so he takes 3 per missile instead of 2. There's another 50-tonner. See, I'm interested in that 90-tonner because I'm hoping it's one that I've already got parts for. Right, reserve.
Reserve in action.
There's the 90.
Ready to rock.
There's the Tigger trigger. Got his leg. Nice.
Critical hit.
Falls over, cracks the cockpit, drowns in the water. Nah, that wouldn't happen. Now we just maintain the sensor lock on him until so we can achieve our required killermajigging. Ah, so there's another 55 tonner, so we've got, what's that, 6 enemy mechs now, so
Good to
we're
go.
equal on numbers.
Sensors locked on.
Because it'd be great if they all
Waiting
just
for
decide
orders.
to walk up, and it, alright, the longbow won't be able to do much when the ammo runs out on the missiles, but at least the archer's got 4 mediums I can chuck in.
10-4. Reporting critical hit.
But at least we can wear them down.
Standing by.
Bro looks like he's watching a very terrible movie, by the way.
Confirm.
I'm not sure what it is, but it looks bad.
I'm on him.
And no, it's not Paint Me Wagon Man poison.
Reporting. Critical.
I know 2 of them are supposed to be on the rear of the map. This is true. This is very true. Right, so I'm gonna guess that's the Hunchback? Yeah,
Sensor lock
okay.
on target.
That was the one that we were attacking earlier. It would be nice if he would wander up. So we know that
You
this
got
one
it.
at the front is the previously damaged Hunchback. That's all
Yep,
good.
Commander.
King Wolf can sense lock him.
Got a lock.
And then
Commander?
she can dump missiles onto his head. Sights also might work.
Engaging target.
Huh, crit the medium laser. Not bad.
Scored a
Not
critical
bad.
hit.
Nice thing is that the AI also doesn't use particularly large movement. It won't sprint, for instance. It will it will tend to only do the bare minimum of movement for its units. Especially if it can't see you.
Hey, up. Here we go.
Left arm destroyed, left torso destroyed. I'm not actually sure if there was anything in that
You
left
like
torso that
that?
was of value, but... Oh, apparently his AC5 and his LRM5, probably the ammo was stored there, because the LRM5 and AC5 are all in this side of the mech, so... I think that's
Stabilizing.
that round of
Engaging
shooting
coolant
done.
system.
Got something you want done? Got a sensor lock.
Even when we run out of LRM ammo, the best part is that we can just basically hang back until one of them pokes their head over the
I'm
wall,
here.
and then yeah, I could just have all of them just focus fire on that one target. I mean, granted, there will be some return fire. There's no way we can avoid that, but once it turns into a brawl, 355 tonners is not something I particularly want to run into straight away, but
Orders?
you know, like for instance, I could probably get one of these into a position, but probably don't want to do that now.
Ready to
Not
rock.
right this second, anyway. Alright, so his chance to hit is slightly underpinned by the fact that he's a bit too close, so I have to move the longbow back. That should increase his percentage chance. No, it hasn't. Don't know why. Should have done. Think he ejected? Didn't quite see.
Hunkering down.
Hunkering down. Alright, so
Ready to get it on.
let's see who you are. You're a trebuchet. Okay. Trebuchets are annoying
Standing
LRM
by.
mechs. We are going to go over heat firing both launchers, so we'll just fire the one. We'll aim for the head.
Acknowledged.
Reserve. I am interested in what that 90 tonner is. It's probably a Cyclops though. It seems like the most likely target out of the bunch, really, doesn't it? Well, if we can schwack him with both AC-20s, we've still got ammo.
Affirmative.
I mean, it's tempting to just kind of get into that angle to get that one shot, but the second the trebuchet can see that, it'll just give them a round where they can fire all their weapons. And I don't really know if I want to do that just yet. So at the moment, we'll just back up a bit more. Go on, let's find out what's the 90 tonner.
Sensor
Oh,
lock.
it is a Highlander. It's a 733. Okay. Huh. Capellan Highlander.
What's up,
I mean, not
Commander?
a Capellan model Highlander, just mean it's a Capellan piloting a
Order
Highlander.
received.
And yes, you did call it indeed, Kiro, you did.
Orders.
Just gonna stick them in the trees for the eventual dust up that's gonna happen. Trigger, alright, so Kingswolf is... he's just gonna apparently be incapable of turning more than that, so he's just gonna walk backwards a lot.
Got a
Sensor
lock.
lock the trebuchet again. Oh shit. What the fuck? It's a 65 ton that's been wandering
I'm
across this
receiving
whole time.
Location
I'm not going to
confirmed.
fire the archer this turn because I'm just going to let her cool off. So reactivate that, but turn that off. Just to bleed heat for a turn, really. Ah, okay, now he's got sight. And the folks in the fucking longbow, of course they are.
I'm losing armor left and right.
Alright, well. If it's turned into that, it's time to get stuck in then. Fuck you.
Receiving you.
Detachable arms.
Firing all weapons.
Whee! Sorry, I'm just flying off into the distance there. Oh, it was a headshot. Oh, that's a surprise from the game. What was that? That was Wolverine.
Commander. Piece of cake.
Well, I think the strategy worked well enough to basically draw out two of mediums and, you know, destroy both of them with LRMs.
Solid connection on that
And it has dragged an enemy support unit up to the front rather than it being hanging at the back firing LRMs. So that's,
Minimal damage.
yeah, I think that's been a benefit there.
Yep.
I'm just going to back him up into the
Order
trees in
acknowledged.
case they try shooting at him again. And he needs to bleed heat this turn anyway, so...
Orders.
You see, now we can move up the fresh Warhammer. Adam smash the motherfucker. Detachable arms laser flailing man, yeah.
Enemy down.
That's because it's just like his detachable penis. Ah, Enzo Amore. Why did you turn out to be a piece of shit?
Damage is light.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received.
I'm sorry, Cole. She's got the best angle on the Shadowhawk, apparently.
Yes, Commander.
I didn't want it to be like this.
On my way.
I take no pleasure in murdering the Shadowhawks. Interesting amount of damage. You just do that. Alright, 49 from an AC5. Seems like a lot of damage, but okay. Yeah, for a weapon that's supposed to do the same damage as a medium laser, you know. But I need the increased Shadowhawk spawn mod running. So I can get more Shadowhawks. I can just drop 8 Shadowhawks.
Holding firm. Waiting for orders.
One of every variant. All the colors of the rainbow. Oh. Left torso, right torso destroyed. Does he actually have a mech left at this point? I would say no. I would say he would probably get the fuck out because, well, you know, his mech just mostly exploded. Guillotine has suddenly taken a fair chunk of damage out of fucking nowhere, but then that seems to just be the guillotine's life these days, isn't it? I mean, you could have ejected. You chose not to.
Commander?
Hmm.
Roger.
Well, I don't really want to use... do it. I do need to find some better medium lasers for this thing.
Affirmative.
I can look at this that I reduced its evasion by 1, which make it easy for other units to
Failed
hit.
to connect.
First thing I'm going to do is, well, not eject, but jump jet him away.
Okay, I'm on it.
1, he can bleed heat. 2, he doesn't become the focus of enemy attention. As the Highlander wants to get a bit fucking... a little bit fucking necky. He wants to get involved, doesn't he? It's time to get fucking stuck in! Donk! Not quite as impactful as I was expecting that to be. Oh, it's a Jaeger mech. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, of course, what's the thing he targets? The rifleman. Yeah, of course the Jaeger mech goes for that. Typical fucking Jaegers. They always hate their superiors. What's it? I thought the Cyclops was the Capella mech of choice in the Knights bracket. It seems to have just randomly selected, yeah, a Highlander. Although Highlanders do get used by the Capellans.
Crap. That hit hard. Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Alright, throw him into the tree line, just try and reduce some damage.
Confirmed.
Okay, there was a good chunk of damage to the leg there.
Orders?
Apparently he is not rotated enough to fire at him. I don't know why that was the case, it just was.
Here we go.
And somehow his leg stays attached. And now he's going to punch the awesome. Okay, not punch, just brush his arm against it, but...
I'm here.
Oh, you want to turn it into one of these kind of fights? All right then, motherfucker. Drunken left arm swing.
Critical hit, Commander.
Ah, what are you gonna do about your AC now, huh? Ah, no missiles. Oh, fuck off! Stop shooting the guillotine.
Hey, Commander. I'm taking some hits, huh?
Yeah, I know, Frankie the shooter. I know you've been taking hit. Oh, here we go, the battle fist.
Attack.
Bonk. Oh, 120. Nice. And honestly, I was hoping that small laser was going to kill. No, not the rear arc. Oh, no, God. Oh, heat sink destroyed. Shit.
Warning. Damage critical.
Yes, Commander. I'll make him dead.
Oh, yeah, shot his head as well.
Scored a critical.
And yeah, the game was like, fall over or eject, fall over or eject,
Good to go.
eject.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, well, that fucking Jägermech's getting it next.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
So I could keep an eye on him. Oh, he's decided to slap himself down there. He didn't walk up the hill, which would have been the smart thing to do. Like, rather than going in, instead of going in with the two mediums,
Standing by.
he just decided to, that's an odd choice.
Double time. Let's go.
What the hell happened to her voice then? Double time, let's go! Go! Okay. That was an interesting, line of sight thing that the game just did there, but okay. Why did you walk backwards and then do that? What the fuck?
Sensor lock on target.
Receiving you. Coordinates received. Confirmed.
And an arm hit's good and everything, but I'm kind of hoping for something a bit more substantial here. Jägermechs aren't really renowned for their structural integrity,
I got him.
but this one is living
Receiving.
a different life, one where it doesn't get cracked open by the first couple of
Order
hits.
received.
Make sure to the enemy is sponsored by alphas. I'm trying to puncture that Jaeger bin. Trust me, I'm trying.
I'm there.
It won't fucking do it. Meanwhile, Squire's just slowly cooking inside the rifleman because, well, that's all riflemen do, isn't it? They just slowly overheat.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Firing.
Every hit is internal, nearly. Every meal a banquet, every paycheck a fortune. Better than rapidly of it. What, 6.5 ton of thick armor on a Jaegerman? Yeah, so basically fuck all. For a 65 ton, 6.5 ton of armor is really bad, isn't it?
Engaging target.
There we go. Ammo explosion, that's what got him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Ready for orders. You got it.
You got it. Yeah, baby, you got it.
Commander. Moving to position.
Orders. Location confirmed.
I love the way the Warhammer like spins on its one foot. Fuck you.
Orders.
big angry Scot of a battle mech. Feel the wrath of 6 mechs firing on you.
I'm receiving you. Move order received.
Considering Atlas is wearing an entire Locust weight in pure armor, 6 half is a... No, it's not. It's really not a lot of... at all.
Scarred a
Even its
critical hit.
weapon selection is arguably worse than the mech it was meant to replace. Because we're talking about a mech that, you know, it was supposed to replace the Rifleman, but the Rifleman just kind of... it just edges it out in damage.
Orders.
It just makes it far more preferable to take a mech like the
Ready for
the
orders.
Rifleman over a Jaeger mech nearly every time. Unless you're going for heat efficiency in that scenario, it really isn't
Engaging with target.
worth any other approach. Oh, got one leg on the
Inflicting
Highlander.
Heavy damage.
Commander.
I'm a bit loath to do this, but I'm kind of hoping I can shoot the other leg out.
Aye, aye. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I mean, that is the other thing, is that Jaeger mechs and Riflemen weren't built for mech-on-mech combat. They were built to keep the skies clear of helicopters and attacking incoming smaller dropships and aerospace fighters. Not really built for slugging it out with other battle mechs. But that's another aspect of Battletech that kind of gets glossed over by the computer games, because the computer games just want it to be that every mech is designed to fight other mechs, and it really isn't the case. A bit of role warfare is always nice. That's what I was joking about with the Oscout
Waiting for
earlier.
orders.
It's a machine that's essentially built not so much for combat, but it's meant to go out and just find the enemy and then come back.
That hit something good.
That and the catapult can basically fill the same role on the tabletop. In long-range fire support, sure, the catapult's indirect, but same tonnage, same kind of role, same. The catapult is a nice alternative
Engaging
for
target.
your 65-ton slot, yeah.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's just, yeah, there we go.
I'm there.
Okay, yeah, just do a little run round there. Okay, that was a bit strange.
Engaging target.
Standing by.
Getting to the point where I can fire less and less each turn with the Warhammer.
Good to go. On my way. I'll make them dead.
A lot of internal hits, but just nothing significant.
My mech's coming apart
I know, it's this is costly for repairs, this one.
Engaging target.
There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Mission successful.
Whew, that was a fight. That was a drawn out one. Sorry that was a bit dry, everybody, in the earlier parts with the whole dragging them back into the firing thing, into the firing line. But it certainly saved on getting schwacked by enemy fire. Definitely taking the Highland a bit. A ++ PPC seems like a would be a bad thing to pass up. And I got 2 bits of that Hunchback and the Jägermech part and all the rest of it. So this isn't too bad because we already have a bunch of those. We don't have that. So we got 2 parts of the Hunchback 4N now for the collection. That's nice. For me, there's a difference for role uses, so if I'm going to be struggling for a missile lock-on on aerial targets, then Rifleman comes into play. On the whole, I do prefer the Catapult. I kind of like the Catapult and the Rifleman equally. I think there's 2 different styles of play with one, whereas the Rifleman has the fact that its backup weapons, after its ACs run dry, are all energy, which is quite nice, and it can sit further back because of its 2 large lasers that allow it to do a decent amount of damage, whereas the Catapult has the ability to use its mobility to get in quicker once its ammo runs dry. So there's a nice mix there.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I've got to replace a heatsink. Sucks. It's lucky I had a spare. I only have 115 spare heatsinks.
I'll get it in the schedule. On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Does he have 2 ++? Yeah, he does have 2 double plus BPCs, so I can't remember what the Awesome's got on it. What's its I'll have to check after this. Get the repair excuse me. Get the repairs done. And hop on over to another system. What have we got? We got Saint Andre, Stick, Shensi. We can go to Shensi, see what it's like.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
The Crusader's a great all-round trooper mech at its tonnage, because it can engage any target at any range. It can do a little bit of everything. It can even engage infantry because it's got machine guns. It's useful for that reason. Small crew macros, clear the way on starting a makeshift basketball court. We're going to play a friendly game. Because that's the kind of
Good to go.
merc leader I am. Just playing a friendly game.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Orders?
Commander?
Mech warrior training complete.
Mech warrior training
Aye, aye.
complete. No, Darius is going to steal money in 5 days. Oh, and so the Crusader is a powder keg waiting to blow way too much ammo. Yeah, but that's why you expend it before that happens. Let's see, what have we got? A fair number of bits, but nothing really stand out amazing, is there? Let's have a look at this awesome. Can it have a... Oh, well, there we go. Replace one of its PPCs with a nice bonus PPC. There we go. +4 accuracy. Yes, please. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. And then we just gotta track those down. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice and ordered.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be
We
too
got some
hard.
things with medium lasers as well. Since we're using the guillotine a lot for its kind of mid-range punch, and I've got a couple of them with bonuses. May as well stick some of them in, right? So that one does extra damage. That one increases its crit chance. That one's just got a little bit of extra accuracy. Then this one has accuracy and crit chance. So
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
get a bit of work done. The bastard's gonna take our money.
Job's done.
Ready to go
He's
over
got
financials whenever you are.
over $500 million C-bills. He's pocketing most of it. The bastard. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got an attack and defend, which I never do, mainly because they're just horrible missions. We've got to intercept mechs, assault a base, and save a base. We've got to work out for us on this one. I mean, that's a mission I'll probably take on when I've got a full, you know, drop loadout. Where you can afford to leave a lance behind to defend, and you can have another lance that moves around. Last Mech Standing. Good Bruce Willis movie, by the way. If you've not seen Last Man Standing, give it a go. It is fun. So that's the one where we get the stupid official who thinks that they can go out there. Well, time to go smack some more Capellans around. You know what, I'm gonna... Oh god, I have to lose that much money just to get 3 pieces of salvage. Wow. I'm supposed to be a friend of Davian? Holy shit.
Is that like being a friend of Dorothy?
No, it's not like being a friend of Dorothy. At least I don't think it is. Hey, what was that stupid shit you were watching before that? Fucking, was it Burt Reynolds that like his face had melted? What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was that Uwe Boll.
Oh god, the Uwe Boll movie, of course it was.
Burt Reynolds is the medieval king.
Oh, is that the In the Name of the King one? That is
Yeah.
Jason Statham. Oh
Yeah,
god.
it's terrible. It's particularly bad because none of the Americans apparently can do a British accent to save their life. And so, quite often in those kind of movies, within a short period of time, they just stop bothering.
Well, it just gets awkward for everyone on set eventually,
And
doesn't
the
it?
bad guy at one point just starts walking around in a leather jacket.
Okay.
I am not joking. Ray Liotta, who just seems to be playing a mafioso boss, who's a sorcerer in a leather coat.
A medieval sorcerer mafioso boss. This seems like the kind of thing I need for my lance.
Yeah.
I've already got a couple of mafioso types in there, so. What's this?
It was horrible.
Yes, I do have a level 2 lance at the moment, yes. Just think what it would be if you weren't a friend of Davian. Happier.
Command interface
I was only
initiated.
hovering around in Davian territory because I was hoping that once the full succession war kicked off, there might have been some unique missions that the modders had put in or something like that, but it just kind of changes the map. Ah, it's the Shadowhawk is the target. Oh, Colson, look away, man.
Let's use it.
When the Shadowhawk's on screen, don't look.
Consider it done.
Save the dream, save the rebellion.
Piece of cake.
I'm there.
What's so special about Shadowhawk? It's Cols's favorite mech, and for some reason, it generates so many Shadowhawks to get butchered by the player. I don't know whether I've just taken to it just being a cruel joke at this
Location
point.
confirmed.
Yeah, it's still, imagine if your favorite mech is in every single drop as an enemy, and it has to be killed for the player to complete the mission. You'd be like, oh, and again I've got to kill another one.
Move order received.
Those are my favorite mechs.
No problem. On my way.
Yeah, I agree,
Alright.
Yobbo. It is. It's a deliberate slight by the devs against poor Kulsh. What has he done to deserve such treatment? I tell you, he has done nothing.
Moving out.
Moving out.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
On my way.
10-4.
It's like shooting pigeons a favour to humanity. I mean, I'm not... Kulsh can defend himself and his Shadowhawk's honour in this situation, but don't be surprised, Chappie, if harsh words are exchanged after that. There you go. You're looking for a slap, Chappie. Those happy, slappy, jappy.
Coordinates received.
Fucking.
Aye,
I don't think Craig Charles could introduce it like that.
Confirmed.
Oh, Manticore. Oh, piece of candy. Ah, fuck, I get missed. Well, of course there's a Capellan support lance. Why wouldn't there be? Does anything else have an LRM launcher it wants to fling at the rifleman? Or are we all good on that? No, you getting in there, sir? Oh no, a large laser for you. Yes, hello. I'd like to get in there, get a bit of a slap in at this rifleman. Yes, what? Oh yes. Ooh, rather.
Engaging target.
It's been a while since I've had a good old slap. Had a good old bit of a slap there at a rifleman. Yes. Yes, definitely gets the blood pumping, sir. Yes. Ah, I've been killed. Oh, bugger.
One more for the trash heap.
One more from the trash heap. Why did it sound like he was suddenly running slower? I'm gonna slap with my fucking been shot.
Firing on target.
Oh, losing an arm on a Phoenix Hawk. Not a good thing to lose.
Oh, nice hit on that one.
Contains some of those things that you need to make sure that the enemy don't kill you. Oh yeah, guns. It's a cool map. The Shadowhawk is a really cool map.
Target locked. It's go time.
Target lock. It's go time. Oh yeah.
Waiting for orders.
It's go time. This fucking psychopath brought a goat to a battlefield. I mean, it just looked pretty.
Skipper.
The fact that she couldn't hit shit with long-range missiles. The clue being in the fucking name.
I need a new target.
Good to go.
Good to go, Commander. 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 Sorry, for some reason I'm stuck with the fucking. I think it's Final Fantasy X's fight music in my head. Was Tidus given a bad rap? We don't know. Probably. Was he that bad a protagonist for a Final Fantasy game? A lot of people seem to think so.
Reporting. Normal damage.
This is a very straightforward lance of mediums, really.
Acknowledged.
We've had a Phoenix Hawk, a Centurion, Shadow Hawk, probably a Griffin or something. Wolverine, something like that. Yes, he was. Oh, okay, we have to. Right, okay. I was just clarifying. I was just making sure.
Commander?
You're a simple person. You like Shadowhawks and Summoners. Does that make also that you liked Yuna in Final Fantasy X? Because she was a summoner. She could call Eidolons.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Haha, your zombie section has
Critical
been
hit,
destroyed.
Commander.
Now all of your damage will go to the important bits of your battle mech.
Ready to rock. Copy that.
I don't know how that isn't direct fire, but apparently it's indirect fire on that one. That was a bit strange.
Bye-bye.
Orders?
Why did that sound like he said "Oppa"? He didn't, of course, because that would be mental. But if he did,
No problem.
I'm not into those fancy pants niche mechs that everyone goes ooh about, but it's sodding useless outside of its niche. Ah. Come on, Kolsch. You can't be so vindictive against things like the Osprey. Furiously, you just hear the furious typing to go to Asana to look at what the fucking Osprey is. Fuck is an Osprey? It's one of them. Nah, fuck that machine. Like the Sagittarius.
Ready to get it on.
Ready to get it on. Is this a new catchphrase or something that you've come up with, King Wolf? Ready to get it on. Let's get it on. Boom, boom. Oh,
Roger
yeah.
that. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Shouldn't he be falling over?
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Standing by. Roger.
You know you're going to give you the satisfaction of being right, so I shall remain ignorant. All right, game. Gee, just give me a second. I've just. Yeah, Alpha's gonna get both LRN 20s, and okay. Well then we won't fucking multi-target then. Just no, stop it. We just won't pump and dump every fucking medium laser into it.
Engaging
Jesus.
target. That's a kill.
I think he's more Swiss Tony rather than Zap Brannigan. Oh, the searchlight's destroyed and he's on fire. Well, that's just not. That's just not fucking cricket, that one.
Copy that, Commander.
What's this? Nah, Batmaster. The OG boss frontline brawler. Yeah. Can't really go wrong with a good old Battlemaster, can you? Those missiles travel in some unusual arcs, so I gotta give it that. You see, the Stalker can out-damage an Atlas no problem, but my main problem with the Stalker is that it's such a heavy, reliant firepower mech that the second it's breached, the crits are just ridiculous.
I'm there.
Because you know, as soon as the mech is punctured, it's game over. Something's going to explode on it, and it's not going to look pretty.
Report critical hit.
Half submarine, half mech, all smashy. I think that's what, if to be honest, if I had a choice, I would prefer to use a Banshee over a Stalker for most missions, mainly because the Banshee's a bit more heavily armored, and I can just pretty much run it every turn until I get close enough to someone that I can just punch them and not have to worry about using the AC5 and the PPC that much. It's literally just get close and just hit them.
I'm receiving you.
Whereas the Stalker I would happily
Copy
bring
that,
along to a
Commander.
match where I know that it's unlikely my Stalker's going to get into any kind of any kind of like short range firefight, and there's not going to be much return fire. It's just, the problem is it's really cool looking mech, but it's too precious to let it get damaged. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, actually overheated me.
Not much arm. She's running too hot. I gotta shut her down.
No, don't shut her down. Just
Confirmed.
Oh, I know it's all different on the table, but it still doesn't remove the... And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about on the table. I'm talking about the fact that the mech is very powerful and it's very dangerous, but the second that fucker gets punctured, it's dead. Oh my god, he is actually overheating that badly.
What are your orders, Skipper?
There's just too much on it that is, the second an arm gets punctured, there's, the crits are coming in, and oh fuck, now my Stalker's doing bad shit.
Ha! You like that?
There is an SRM model of the Archer, and yeah, it is
What's up,
deadly.
Commander? Moving to position.
There's a later, I think, is it a Wolf's Dragoons model that throws in streaks and SRMs, I think? Or there's a Lyran version that I think swaps out to use like SRM falls and stuff.
Commander.
I think yeah, that's the problem, yeah, but I think Banshees are more, they're like a single-minded approach. You pick one knowing it's not probably going to survive the fight, but it's going to draw a lot of fire because no one wants a 90-odd ton mech running straight at you. And just for that one turn or two where it just punches or kicks somebody and it does a fuckload of damage. Because you want your Stalker to be left unmolested, so it can just drop missiles like nobody's business and fire a load of lasers at stuff.
Systems are holding.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, she can get away with both of them, and that's what we will do.
Scarred a critical hit.
Commander. I'm gonna give him the big bubble. That?
Ah, I thought that's why it was hanging there for a second, so I was like, oh, he's going to eject. I think a Charger does a good job of that as well, Chappie, because anything that's trying to run up on the artillery mechs has to engage an assault that can shoot you with a load of small lasers and then punch you, or kick you. And it's quite fast, so it can keep up with them as they're trying to run away. Do we use an AC-10? Don't know if it's worth taking it for that. But then again, oh, the Vulcan. Yeah, we'll take you because you be added to the collection. We'll take the AC-10 plus, and we got Phoenix Hawk part. Oh well. If I was playing it in a tabletop MechWarrior RPG session, and I got if I started with a Banshee, I'd be more than happy. Oh, it's going to the storage. I mean, there's not much use for that thing, but it does at least have the benefit that it's adding to the glorious collection. Yeah, but if those have to be repaired, they take a little bit of a thumping. As we continue our tour of the stars. Let's go to Saint Andre.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Oh no, not the triple F burgers. Sell them on the market. No, honestly, people aren't going to fucking eat your dodgy triple F burgers that you found in a bin, Yang. No, we're not doing that. Not that. Not after last time. 0G projectile vomiting was not something that anyone on the crew wanted to have to put up with. But you did it. Oh, you did it. Oh, maybe you did it. Is that the repaired mech bay one? No, it's engine repairs. One after it is more engine repairs. Hydroponics increases morale, as does library. You got the arcade. So I don't really want to do that until I can really comfortably cover the cost of having the extra mechs. What do you mean only one can be worked on at a time? We haven't picked one yet. What upgrade's in progress? Did I accidentally click one that's in progress, or is he still working on the fucking... Oh, he's still working on the automation. Christ, I thought you finished that. Triple F burgers is people.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Well, stop what you're doing, people. Triple F burgers, they're people.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
I don't know why upgrading the ship increases your running costs. I mean, surely your running costs would be higher because the ship is falling apart, because you're having to do more maintenance and short-term fixes, whereas actually getting the whole thing up and running and working smoothly would actually make it more efficient, thus more cost-efficient. But no, apparently every upgrade you put on the ship just makes it more expensive for some reason. Even if you had just one mech bay and you had the other two repaired, empty, not doing anything, apparently that costs more, even if you shut everything down. Yeah, video game logic, yeah. It's the extra lighting and heating, yeah. That must be it, yeah. It's the gas and electric prices that are going up on the Argo.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those. Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
What we got? We got Cyclops, Enforcer bits, Stalker 4P model, a Striker that looks suspiciously like a clown gargoyle. This is the entire mech. It's 8.6 million. Did anyone... No, it's the mech bay. Don't go to the mech bay to check mech warrior skills, because... Commander? Oh, -4 minimum range penalty.
Orders.
Piloting increases his melee hit, max sprint speed, extra hit points. Doesn't really matter, because the mech he's using at the moment doesn't really benefit from any of those that much.
Right here.
Orders.
I'm receiving you.
Okie dokie. Be contracts. Let's see. We could probably do one more. Okay, so we've got tag team, which is Capellan and Curetans operating on planet. Hunt them down. If we do manage our armed force out to the task of engaging that many at once. Is that the one where we're going to get attacked by Presenter Rogue? Is it going to be that one? There's Proxy War. What's this? We have a developing situation. We need an unorthodox solution, which we're hoping your team can provide. 6 hours ago, a heavily armed pirate strike force landed near one of our research facilities and took control of it. That facility is stuffed with critical intel and research data, all of which is being accessed and transmitted off-planet right now. We simply don't have enough local firepower to dislodge them. We have a plan, though. We're going to bait a third party into helping us destroy the base and its intel. You're the bait. And then cornered revenge. 1 unit can be brought. We have a battle mech causing trouble in St. Andre who refuses to back down until you show up and fight them in a duel. They call themselves Killbox. It's causing us a headache. I'm kind of interested in what that one is supposed to be. Logistical breakdown is just ambush of a convoy. Tag team, as I remember, those ones are always fucking miserable. Do the one-on-one. Yeah, Killbox, I haven't heard that name for. Do you think she's still upset after all these years? What do you think she'd be piloting? Well, I mean, if we're going to go into a one-on-one fight, I may as well take the awesome, right? Because... Wait, Lance must not be empty. Okay. 65 ton is my max weight. So, I could take... the Crusader? Okay. If it gets to it, I'm literally just going to fire LRMs and missiles and then get up close and just start punching and using the machine guns. But the pirates. 150 for a meat potato, 179 for steak and kidney. Oh, there's pirates like that. I'm surprised Varg isn't hopping into the chat to fucking complain. How's a Wiganer supposed to... Tree Sunder, hello, how you doing?
Command interface initiated.
Last time we saw Killbox, she was stuck on that moon. Not sure how they got off it. Guess it doesn't matter now. Good luck. Oh, right, thanks for that.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging jump jets.
I think I'll just hold position. Are they even moving? I don't think they are they?
Engaging jump jets.
Oh, she's in a Warhammer. Sandra Killbox Zimmerman. Never thought you'd see me again, Commander. You wouldn't if it wasn't for the pirates helping me off that Forsaken moon. I can't forgive you what you did. Now, unlike last time, let's finish this once and for all.
Engaging jump jets.
Killboxes kill me for mating coitus. What the fuck? Oh, you just wrapped your own Battletech stream. Oh, cool.
Engaging target.
Aha! I destroyed her searchlight. Now things will get messy.
Engaging jump jets.
Obviously, we won't fire everything into the back of it, but I'd like to be able to fire enough. There we go.
Targeting rear armor. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Not quite the result I wanted from that.
Warning. Armor breached.
This is going to turn into one of those fights now, isn't it? That's what I've just done with this. This is going to turn into one of these stupid fights. We're just going to be shooting each other in the... Walking behind each other, shoot each other in the back constantly till bits fall off.
Warning. Enemy in rear
Ah, but of course, Crusaders have less. Is that? Oh, apparently.
targeting rear armor.
I mean, with 2 heat sinks destroyed, technically it like the heat like goes up and then the mech falls over, right?
Damage minimal.
And you say that. No, we're committed to this now. We have to we have to finish it.
Targeting rear armor. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Oh, multiple heat sinks destroyed now. Lost the side torso. There was the one that had the SRM as well.
Warning. Armor low.
This is literally just gonna be, oh yeah, well fuck you. Shoot him in the back. Oh fuck you. Shoot him in the back again.
Targeting rear armor. Enemy mech.
There we go.
Damage detected.
This eventually just calls them to a chat. Realistically, the Warhammer should have just started punching the Crusader and using its smaller machine guns, but... I mean, whatever, right? Alright, the Crusader will be in the shop for a bit, if I ever use it again anyway. I think my pilot would have been injured from that. Really, Yang? Really? We're gonna have to do repairs on the mech? Ah, that's why we've got him. That's why we scoured the entire Innisphere to find the dumbest fucking Capellan merc tech we could. Oh god, so we need 2 heavy jump jets. And we need some LRM ammo. And then we need a machine gun and a medium laser. An LRM 10. Ooh, plus. Oh, plus 30 meter range. Oh, yeah. Slap them puppies in there. I think that's correct. Alright, we'll also order it correctly. That goes there. There you go. Nice and symmetrical.
Logged and noted.
Oh, should my pilot get injured? Yeah, they... Oh, only fatigued. Oh, I thought they would have been wounded because they lost the side torso. Oh, send in the medical team. It's always the medical team. Was there more wrecked on the Crusader? I don't think there was there? We'll see in 3 days.
Job's done, Commander.
Because usually it gives you a warning if you're about to put a mech together that's underweight, but I don't think it's underweight. No, it's 65 tons. Exactly right. For some reason, it's gone and moved all the parts around again. Don't know why it did that. But yeah, as far as I know, it's correct. I think it just gives you the scroll wheel because it was on the very edge of it turning into that. Oh, the other mission vanished. Or did it? No, I'm just stupid and reading the screen wrong. Alright, it's getting the better of me. Alright. That's a lot of salvage. That is a lot of salvage. I am interested in what this is going to be. Oh god, it didn't remember what my lance setup is. Ew, get that out of there. Alright, awesome and longbow. We had trigger in the longbow. The archer was down there. The warhammer was down there. And we had the guillotine, and we had the rifleman. Wedge was in that. Squire was in the rifleman. King Wolf was in the warhammer, and Hardcore was in that. Okay. Right. See if the memory leaks get any worse. Or whatever this is doing at the moment. We're just stuck here with the black screen. We know it's doing something because the wheel over here occasionally fills. And the little notes here keep changing. Clan missions are a whole new scale of difficulty. Make your first clan mission a half skull. It will be between 3.5 and 5 skull in difficulty by normal. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, we've lost the security of the spinning circle now. Now we are adrift. Oh, here we go. Did I finish? Oh, I did. I did. At least I finished my brew. See, who's this, like... See, we're going to bait a third party into helping us destroy the base, and it's into, like, you're the bait. But who am I baiting? That's the thing. We're expecting the pirates to begin their assault on the facility at any moment. If the destroyer employees lose their eyes on the operational area, they'll scrub the mission. So this plan, we're going to hold the pirate force and keep them busy and well away from the friendly facility. Meanwhile, the Curitan strike force will be inbound to the AO. Once they land, they'll engage everyone, friendly and hostile, and generally stir up trouble. The goal is to get them to take the brunt of the enemy fire, and then we move in and clean up the mess. The #1 priority is to destroy that base. Once it's gone, the pirate brass will call off the assault and we'll be clear to evac. Right,
This
okay.
place reminds me of my first wife.
Destroy pirate attackers. There's pirate reinforcement waves. Let's go to the evac after completing the objectives. Defend the Davian base. Destroy the pirate base. Okay. I always like it how they give you a base that doesn't have any defenses either. It's like there's no turrets or anything. Their base gets a turret. And I agree, Maya did nail the opinion of the mission, which was, oh, this is bullshit. So I don't normally take these missions, but I was just interested in what the mission was going to generate as a friendly. If it just gets bullshit, I'll just go back to the menu and oh no, Mac. Okay. Actually, I guess if I walk the awesome over there, I might be able to detect what that is. Oh, go on. Go on. He's literally there. His foot's over the fucking line. Oh, screw you, game.
Ready for orders. Let's move.
When the pilot can see how bad the tactical situation on the ground is, then you're in a world of, yeah. Oh, I can, okay, I can sensor lock him now. Oh, it's a Phoenix Hawk. Well, it's an intact pirate Phoenix Hawk at that.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Standing by. Target locked.
Well, at least the missiles are all hitting the same side, so there's a good chance his right arm gets a few hits in. Oh, not the bridge. Wow, the whole thing just kind of sequentially blew up. That was strange.
Commander. Be there in a jiff.
Would like to shoot that right arm off.
Confirm.
Always aim for the side torso, of course, because we can get the torso as well. But yeah, there we go. So now he hasn't got a large laser, at least.
Nice.
So where do the Curetans land? Do they land like right in the middle? Is this where the Curetans are going to appear next? I don't know what's going on. Camera just randomly zoomed in.
Confirmed. Affirmative, Commander.
Now it's a slow Ost cabbage indeed, yeah. It's got some jump jets on it. That's about it.
Affirmative.
Ah, right, okay, so this is the Curetan Lance. The Curetan Lance is interesting, to say the least. Now so the Curetans only brought 3 mechs. Apparently they couldn't even muster an entire lance for this drop, but whatever.
Engaging target.
I guess if I knock him down, it'll be a juicy target for the Curetan pilots. And I'll move her over this side to start engaging this Phoenix Hawk over here. Because presumably they'll attack him. Oh no, there is a... No, it isn't the Lance, sorry. No, it didn't seem to attack the Phoenix Hawk. I'm starting to wonder if the mission's broken, because why wouldn't it attack the... Why wouldn't it attack the Phoenix Hawk? Actually, I'm gonna target lock him just to get rid of some of his
Got a
evasion
sensor lock.
pips. Oh, okay. Something's engaging the Curitans over there. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So it might just be a strange glitch with the AI that it's not quite registering
Piece of
the
cake.
downed Phoenix Hawk as a threat at the moment because it hasn't attacked them. Oh, so it's definitely attacking that 60-tonner. I think that 60-tonner was a champion.
Yeah. Location confirmed.
I definitely would have picked more mechs for this attack. You know, bringing this bait in. Because one of their mechs is going to get fucked up by the looks of it. 'Cause there's a lot of fire coming out of them. The Drax saw these lancers arrive and then had a sensor reading of a single scout. The entire company set off for the real attack. I assume that's the base turrets firing at that guy, but they're like locking on and everything, so... Ow. Oh, that is a lot of missiles into the back of that Curitan mech. He's not going to live very long. It also seems kind of bullshit that the gamers kind of spawn them in, and in such a naff position.
Ready to rock. Copy that.
I mean, it's one of the arms, but not the arm that was
Ah,
supposed
you
to be
like that?
destroyed. Right, Squeenix Hawk gets up. Now, he'll probably take a shot at one of my guys, if he does at all, but no, he's not moving. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. As he, as he kind of hobbles. Hobbles away from the hunchback that could have executed him, but it didn't.
Commander?
Oh, she can Lilu Dallas multi-target. If only he was available as a target, I would have split fire between both Phoenix Hawks. No, we're not going to dump all those missiles and that, all those lasers, all that would be crazy. Okay, now he must fall over now, right? He just got
Critical
a
hit,
double
Commander.
dose, right? I like how the longbow fires its LRM-5 first, as if to test the range just before going, all the missiles! Yeah, I don't know why it does it that way. Well, this 60-tonner is just having the worst time. So we just... Okay, that was an odd... Is there another mech there I'm not aware of? What the fuck? There must be, because they seem to be shooting at the ground. Now the pirates are inspired. Yeah, there's definitely another mech there. And whatever that mech is, it's not going well for it because it's getting fucked up. Guessing that sort of bluish smoke is the mech being hit. Ah, another Shadowhawk. When isn't it? And the pirates basically have two mediums that are out of action at this point. Or at least so little threat-wise. I mean, I may as well just keep focusing fire on the pirates, because, well, it looks like the Curitan mechs aren't going to be putting up much of a fight. They're just going to be absorbing rounds. Yeah, 3 lots of reinforcements. No idea what they're going to be. But, oh well, There you go. The Draconis Hunchback is now completely useless because it just got destroyed. Well, its AC-20 got destroyed, so that thing is basically useless. And it's still taking shots in the rear. Whatever this mech is having a rough time. As the Hunchback goes off. The Hunchback had the perfect time to shoot at a downed enemy mech, and all it did was it ran up and just looked at it, and then just went, ah, I won't kill you. Okay, so that's destroyed.
Ready for orders.
This is really strange. I don't know
Target
what.
marked.
I bet you if I reloaded this mission a bunch of times, you get a completely different not only roll of enemy mechs, but you'd also get a completely different setup of what the Curitan Lance would be, where it would drop, what this map would look like. If I rolled it again, I might get it where the Curitan Lance drops at the opposite end of the base, and I'm just sandwiched between two enemy forces, and another version of it. I'd be, you know, I'd be like seeing a fight going off in the distance with no idea what's happening.
Acknowledged.
I like how his first PPC hit an invisible wall.
What are your orders,
It's
Skipper?
very weird.
Roger that, Commander.
This is one of the reasons I don't normally do this attack and defend mission type. Because they're a bit weird. And in the base game, can you imagine trying to do this with a single lance of mechs?
Yes, Commander. Copy that, Commander.
As I remember, Master 15616, who plays just the vanilla game a lot. I know he plays these missions, as far as I can remember, he only does them with a lance of 4 assault mechs. You have one of them stay back, and the other 3 just have to kind of go to the base, kill everything, and then get out. Yeah, I imagine BFG, yeah, I imagine it is very, very shit. So 50% of pirate attackers are destroyed, apparently. At least in the first wave. And I'm guessing second wave is another lance, and then third wave is another lance, and fourth wave is another lance. And then there's a pirate support lance somewhere. Presumably that's the thing that's attacking the Curitans. I'm assuming that the pirate AI runs on the standard base attack logic, which is the one where they run in and they're just solely focused on buildings until they get hit, and then they switch targets to the player. So for this next turn of firing, I can still have units shoot at the Shadowhawk to kill it, and then I can have everyone focus on the Centurion. Might be a bit of a bold assumption, but here we go.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Leg destroyed. Reverse disabled. So they just hit a mech there. But somehow the Cretan mechs are taking 2 turns? Even though it says they only have 1 mech? Because the X's are the third party.
What's up, Commander? Acknowledge.
Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what his large laser hit in the fucking air, but yeah, that was pretty rank fucking awful, mate.
I got him.
I love the invisible wall it keeps hitting, but hey, whatever, it got rid of him, so.
Orders.
And now I'm just gonna sense a lot the Centurion again, just to get rid of the 4 pips of evasion. Don't know what is going on over there. It's very interesting. We're just on the edge of overheat, but not quite. Not quite overheating. And that is the side of the Centurion I do want to hit as well, because that's got its big guns. For all the hits, I'm actually surprised a Cretan mech hasn't been destroyed yet, though. Because they're in some kind of fucking vicious death spiral fight over there. They haven't destroyed any of the pirate support lance either, though. So if you could hit just the arm. There we go. That's his large laser gone anyway.
Critical hit.
It's confused as shit as to what's happening. Without having the whole map available, and I'm not running a mech over just to see. Especially, ooh, sorry, hit the mic. Especially since that would probably entice the AI to start shooting at me. Who are they firing at? Who's firing at who over there? It looks fucking insane. I get the feeling there's actually more Cretan mechs there than what I've initially been shown. The Outforce holding forces back at the capture base presumably discovered intel teams. They're optional targets. What? Darius, I don't know what the fuck is going on. If you're like in the upper atmosphere or something, can you give you some intel as to what the fuck is going on? So it just fell off that mech. What mech was it? We don't know. What's going on? You just imagine all my guys could just hear a horrific noise as there's just masses of missiles and laser fire going on with no idea what the fuck is happening.
Engaging target.
You know, my guys are just huddled in a small wood. Yeah, in real time as well. Just firepower just going off left, right, and center. Well, my guys are just huddled in this wooded area, just shooting at mediums as they appear. Meanwhile, over just off yonder, they just hear this horrific din of battle. They're on a different table. Yes, God's yours. Yeah.
Something I can do.
That's not for you to know.
Piece of cake.
Well, I mean, at least he hit the enemy this time, whereas, you know, previous turn, he shot the fucking air somehow with a large laser. What's going on? What's happening? I'm seeing orange numbers and white numbers. Very rapid.
Yes, Commander.
It's worrying. Oh fuck, I'll destroy the SRM. No, actually the SRM generates a lot of heat. Fuck off.
Target acquired.
What does his PPC hit? Hey Alberta, how are you doing? What's it
Yeah? What can
tapping
I do you for?
when it misses? Why doesn't it just go over the target? Why does it hit some invisible barrier?
Engaging target.
Target destroyed.
Okay, well, pirate attackers
Hostile
are
eliminated.
off the list. Obviously, there will be reinforcements coming in a few turns. Like, can I move the lance up that side of the map away from all of this and maybe bump into the reinforcements, or will the reinforcements come from a different angle?
Yup. Acknowledged.
Don't know what's happening. Okay, so that's a Crusader. That's a Curitan Crusader that's not taking too much damage.
Waiting for orders.
The problem is I don't want to attack it just yet because these Curitans could end up absorbing a lot of fire for me. And so far, a single Curitan force or enemy or whatever hasn't been destroyed yet. Right, so that's a pirate. Phoenix Hawk, I'm guessing. It was a 45 ton that fired a large laser and a medium, so I could probably sensor lock that and start firing missiles. So here come... is this the support lance? This isn't reinforcement wave 1. This is different. See, what's over there? What are they firing at there? Is that pirates firing? I think it is, but so does that mean there's more than that one Curitan lance? No, that's a pirate, okay. But no Curitan forces have been destroyed yet. Right, so we know there's a 20-tonner over there that we might be able to pick on. Yeah, 1M Locust. Alright, yeah, we'll just precision shot this fucker.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, take him out of the fight. Okay, so that wasn't the support lance. That was one of the defenders of the base. Oh, now we're getting into hand-to-hand combat. And that was a pirate who ejected, so that was one of the defenders.
Good to go. No problem. On my way.
Alright, so that's a pirate centurion. That's the... Oh, it's a thunderbolt from the Curitans, okay. This thing will be a Phoenix Hawk.
Got a sensor lock.
Waiting for the right move.
Ah, okay, so one of the Curitan mechs has just left the field.
What are your orders, Skipper? Here we go.
This is weird. This whole fight is bizarre.
I'm receiving you. Confirmed.
Okay, got knocked down. Not what I was expecting, actually. I thought I was going to blow a side torso off before I got knocked down, but...
Orders?
Oh, God. Right, it's getting, like, really... For some reason, my frames are dropping quite a lot when it's just in the sort of mech selection. It might be that there's so many mechs currently on the map that it's having a bit of trouble. It can run it fine when it's like this. Oh, here we go. We've got 3 whole enemies over there. 20-tonner, 55-tonner, and a 50-tonner.
Good to go.
No, that one. There.
Move order received.
What magic thing was he hitting with the large lasers then? What the fuck, game? I noticed I don't get stray shots like the laser went past and hit an enemy mech in another angle. No. Now with... What are these? Are these the pirate support lands? Because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Engaging target.
Oh, good, Avatar, you alright? Yeah, sorry that you're having issues with Twitch. You have to watch it on the phone. Fucking... Just Twitch is just the worst sometimes. He had a magic thing where he hit a wall.
Ready for orders. Good to go.
No. I prefer to shoot the Centurion.
Roger that.
Alright, his right torso's destroyed, so that's his big punch gone.
Report critical hit.
Not like I think it's going to do much for the Curitan pilots, but
Locked on. That hit something good.
the ballistic shrubs of the local fauna, yeah, it must be.
Right here. Lifting off.
This just comes across like one of those fights where it very quickly would devolve into a scenario where the Curitans would start calling in more fire support and stuff. They're bringing in more friendly units because, you know, their lance that they called in, or, well, 3 mechs, are in a pretty severe scenario where they're outnumbered, outgunned, and they're getting killed. Well, there goes the Crusader, I think it was. Now this is obviously the lance that they've been having a bit of a duel with, and they just got rid of... Ah, so that's the support lance, okay.
I'm here. Ten-4.
And he's one of the defenders of the base. Oh, the bro's here, yeah. We see,
Confirmed.
we got a letter earlier in the week that was supposed to, oh, Roger, these 2 people will be turning up to do an insulation check on your home, blah, blah, blah. But what it actually said, what it actually meant was, they might turn up to do it, and it could be any time between Monday to Friday, between the hours of 9 and 5. So since I'm streaming this, if these 2 assholes did turn up today, while I was streaming, and no one else was awake, it would be a scenario where I'd have to either end the stream early or pause it for an indefinite amount of time, while these 2 assholes walked around to go, nope, well, you've got double glazing. Well, there can't be much left for the Thunderbolt in this world. You might have one last hurrah in him, but then again, these are all turning up as orange numbers, and I'm assuming his stress level is rising. They'll turn up 5 to 5, probably. Just before we feed the cats, yeah. Just to make things extra special. Yeah, I actually wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That they would, yeah, just pop in at that time.
Engaging target. Enemy
Scratch
mech
another
destroyed.
Okay, so that's the pirate defenders destroyed now. It's not the main story campaign. Is that World War II Ogre? It's, yeah, Battletech Extended Commanders Edition 3025 mod.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed.
Oh, it's the Wasp that's over here, okay.
Confirmed.
Huh. I was hoping for something a bit more impressive there from the shot, but okay.
Receiving you.
Squire, who is soon going to become a mech that only fires large lasers, because he's very rapidly running out of ammunition.
Locked on target.
Who also hits invisible walls with his large lasers.
Nice hit. My AC-5 is empty.
Commander?
I think it's, come on, a single LRM-20, it's a 20-tonner, his CT's open, yeah, there we go.
Looks like I'll need a new target.
Oh, and there he goes. No, 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 no. Target destroyed.
Hey, yup. I'm there.
I suppose the only upside is that while they're walking in, I get the opportunity for everyone to cool off.
You got it.
Get a bit of a crossfire set up between the Warhammer and the Guillotine over in these trees and the rest of the Lance over here. We know one of these has been hit a lot because they were flashing up with a lot of orange numbers at one of the shots from the Curetans. I don't know, I have fairly decent rolls, to be fair. There's a Valkyrie. Oh, okay. QA model. Alright, so it was the 50-tonner that had been called out.
Commander. Confirmed.
I do need to get onto the base killing bit, but considering there's a reinforcement wave of enemies coming soon, I may as well try and destroy the support lance, deal with the first reinforcement wave,
Roger.
and then, yeah,
Orders.
move on to the base afterwards.
Roger that. Digging in.
Because I don't know,
Standing
I mean,
by.
I have no idea what the reinforcement wave is going to be, whether that's going to be mechs that are
Confirmed.
more or less
Holding and
dangerous.
cooling.
I haven't got a clue. I don't know if these missions escalate the enemy numbers and make them more difficult, or whether it's just more of the same. I do need to destroy the enemy base over there. And protect the buildings over this side before the end of the mission, yeah.
Target acquired.
Oof.
Critical hit,
We
Commander.
don't need that leg no more. Okay, pirate reinforcements. Yep, they'll appear next turn.
Standing by.
I don't think I need to move them just yet.
I copy.
That's the Valkyrie done in.
One left target.
We've got the 50-tonner, who is a Trebuchet. Who's not flashing up with orange numbers. Okay, so what mech was it that had all that earlier?
Losing lots of armor.
Ah, the plot thickens. It really does. Hmm.
Engaging target.
I mean, it'd be a good idea to get rid of this guy anyway, because, you know, Trebuchet.
Position confirmed.
Lots of missiles. Very annoying. That's good, though. Right, torso destroyed, so that's one of his missile launchers taken out.
Skipper. I got you.
I can shift over this side a bit because the reinforcements are coming over from the right side, so I may as well go with the more breezy
Firing.
open area until I get a fix on exactly what it is that's coming at us.
Inflicted some nasty on that some bitch.
Okay, that's all of his missile launchers gone now. And he ejected, or was injured too badly, so that's that. Breathing room.
Yes, Commander.
Right, so we can sprint him into that tree line. I might be able to move him and King Wolf up slowly, at least to try and shoot the turrets.
I'm receiving you.
But again, this is all
Affirmative.
going to be based on what they drop. Fuck off the man. I'm not hardcore as a Davian fan. Ah, you cheeky bastard. What have we got? Looks like a Locust, possibly a Wasp, a Quick Draw, I think, by the arms, and a Enforcer. Yeah, it was another Wasp. Okay. Oh, it was 220 tons. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm assuming they are currently going to be running under the logic of attack base. So for the time being, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm under any threat of being shot at by the enemy until I fire on their specific units. So I'm actually going to take this turn just to cool off, get into firing position. Unless they start shooting at me first, then
Ready to
that's a
rock.
different story then.
Acknowledge,
I
Commander.
also need at least one mech with sensor lock so I can reduce the evasion on things like the Wasp and stuff like that.
Commander.
So, King Wolf and Hardcore are going to go
that.
over to the base because I can use King Wolf's PPCs to snipe turrets with, and Hardcore's got a load of lasers that I can use to destroy base
Commander.
buildings with, so...
Understood.
Just I'm aware that the
Moving
turrets have a
fast.
certain detection radius, which is roughly this kind of zone, so I don't want to go too far
Waiting
forward
for
into
orders.
that just yet. Oh no, we're not getting into the cow milking bit, are we, in the comments? Oh, I guess it had to happen eventually, didn't it? Yeah. So there we go, they're under attack base logic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Chappie, please. No, I've heard these all before. Oh Jesus.
Engaging target. Enemy mech
Okay.
destroyed.
That's the wasp out of action. There we go. Now they've switched to attacking friendly units.
What's up, Commander?
But I had to respond with extreme violence. They attacked my buildings.
I'll make them dead.
Surprisingly accurate shots considering the percentage. Yeah, it's Critical Rocket YouTube channel, yeah.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know why I'm doing multi-target. It's just stupid. No. Save the precious ammo.
Taking a shot.
Ah, the all-important medium laser
Fired a
crit
critical hit.
on a locust. Yes, yes. Problem is, I need the dickheads who can currently see me to be out of the picture, because then I can move them up without triggering the fucking base turrets.
Ready to rock.
What? Was it, like, when he can shoot, or when it was saying he could shoot? What the fuck? Yeah, he'd have to stand there to see both. I suppose he could for a turn.
rolling.
Yeah, quick draw 4G. How much ammo has he got? Not as much as I'd like him to have. But now he's got to take a turn. Okay. Alright, we'll split fire. Both LRM5s at target A, and target B will be the LRM20s.
Engaging multiple targets.
I was hoping he would at least kill the locust, but he didn't. Surprisingly decent number of hits there for the LRM20s.
Receiving you. Moving
Yeah,
out.
he's gonna have to. They're gonna have to move over to the flank position now. I don't play MWO anywhere near as much as I used to. To be honest, it's a bit of a long shot. Oh, I actually did hit, but still in an armored section of the mech. God damn it.
Waiting for orders.
That's just fucking grim. That's horrible, the man. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. No. Kulsh, the man. Bad. Bad children. The fuck am I kidding? Like what? What am I doing here? Just use the BPCs, try and hit the locust. Oh, of course, the invisible walls again.
Negative damage.
And there's the turrets.
Reporting. Minimal damage. Good to go.
Okay.
And now,
What do you mean you've seen the turrets power? They're really fired at us. Samira, you weird little weird egg, you. I could get away with this. Okay.
I got him.
Finally.
I hope we can salvage that.
I like how I'm basically being sold here to World War II Ogre as some kind of psychopath who just goes on like rants against Rust Bullet. I know you're trying to goad me into talking about Russ and getting into a fucking rant. I know that's what you're going for. And in all likelihood, it'll probably work, given the right... What's this called? It's why he regularly gets Kitty to put on a beard and rub whiskey on herself so he can get the flavor. Kulsh, that is a bit fucking wrong, mate. That one is a... Like, you're lucky Kitty isn't down here for that one. Jesus. Oh, you were a secret test squirrel for Paul. You had the cockpit squirrel gold statue that we were given for our services, good PGI bots, but you were kicked off by him for questioning his lies and Russ's lies when they repeatedly didn't deliver on promises. Ah,
What are your
okay.
orders, Skipper?
Yeah. Yeah, well. Russ and Rock sitting in a tree. Fucking hell.
Engaging target.
Frightening idea, that is. That's the thing, though. As much as I'd like to be able to rant about something about Russ, he hasn't been active to do anything for so long now that there's nothing to really talk about with him. Ever since he got his company bought over by his new Swedish overlords, there isn't anything left to talk about with him.
Engaging with target.
I mean, until they reveal whatever their new secret super project is that will turn out to be the Ubermensch of the gaming world.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Got it.
And it begins. Oh, that's the problem. There isn't anything left to talk about with him. And until he pokes his head back over the parapet to shout something offensive,
Tango down.
there really isn't anything. With MWO, it's just sad at this point. Don't worry, everybody, we've got a new idea for what we're going to do. Oh, no, we've decided that that idea that we implemented in the last patch notes wasn't very good, so we're going to change what we did. Okay, what does everyone think? Oh, you hate it. Okay, we'll make another set of minimal changes again to the values of these weapons. Does that make everything good? No? Okay, let's try this. And that's all they've been doing every single month. It's just constant micro changes all the time. Oh, does this work? No. Does this work? No. Does this work? No. Does this work? No. To the point where they've moved the game so far away from resembling a Battletech product in any way, shape or form, they may as well just slap a different fucking name on it and call it an original piece of artwork instead, because there isn't anything left. The weapons don't have the same combat values, the armor and internals are different, the quirks make mechs work in completely different ways than they ever used to originally.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
What's up, Commander?
Oh, no, almost.
Fire.
And then he hits an invisible wall. No idea where that comes from. It just fucking do.
I missed?
Standing by.
Yeah, King Wolf is going to have to sprint over in that direction now because pirates are going to appear behind him. Yeah, oh, I forget what they're called now. They got some stupid name.
Yes,
The
Commander.
company that bought them, but yeah, it. As I said, it's the Swedish overlords now own them. Was it Enad Global 7 or something weird like that? EGAD's Global 7?
I copy.
But yeah, the overlords now control what it is they do, and hell, they don't even, PGI don't even develop MWO anymore, or MechWarrior 5 basically, because apparently they pushed some of the development of that over to another one of their subsidiaries, which explains why some of that doesn't work properly, or the fact that every time they patch fucking MechWarrior 5 they break all the mods, and then the poor mod teams have to put the whole thing back together again, sometimes from scratch, because the patches are so fucking so like badly broken. Yeah, $24 million. Well, what are these pirates though? Okay, I can deal with it. Jesus Christ, do you want any more red on your Hermes too? It's the most red Hermes 2 I've ever seen. I mean, I do like the fact it's called ENAD Global 7 because it's such a bizarre, it's such a kind of funny name. Triple PPC, bitch.
Orders.
Yeah, opening up that CT.
Yeah. Moving to position.
Nowhere in a bit. Oh, what the hell? He can actually shoot all of his guns. Didn't hit anything. Took off a pip of evasion, though. Hopefully allowing the next person to get a good shot.
Receiving you.
Well, then again, one of his
Copy that.
PPC's a crit, so I'm not quite sure how well he's going to do. Yeah, they're the faster. The red does make it go faster,
Copy that.
indeed. And the Hermes 2 definitely needs speed. It's ENAD because if it was Gonad, we all know it was Varak. Yeah,
here.
Varak. Varak Global 7. I think Varak would be the type to buy PGI just to annoy me. You know, if he got rich, if he won like the lottery or something, he'd probably buy PGI just to annoy me. Oh shit, they have a 70 tonner. Oh, that changes the complexion of this enemy lance a little bit.
10-4.
Not so much just the thing, oh, we can focus fire each target and kill them all now, to a, oh shit, there's a 70 tonner there, now things aren't as funny. Well, at least he finally died, and his arms detached. There's reinforcement wave 3 is on its way. ENAD is Dane backwards, and they're a Swedish company. Hang on, did Varak purchase PGI? Would explain where he's been. Its rival is Barbados Fat. Oh no, not Barbados Fat.
Engaging target.
Ready for orders.
What the fuck? I just tried to click the Valkyrie and it just shot the camera all the way over there.
Engaging with target.
And his laser hits the magic part of the wall air thing again.
Okay, that's a miss. Ready for orders.
Is there a reason for this? Fuck no.
On my way.
Oh god, no. So much overheat. Well, at least the PPC hit as his main intercept system's been destroyed.
Something I can do.
Yeah, I don't personally like the idea of leaving the guillotine out there in the open, nearly overheating, with no ability to really hit the enemy. And there's a 70 tonner not far off.
Yes, Commander.
And again, because of the awkward position it's in. No, that's it. Whoop, that's a paddling.
Aye.
See, I want the other Valkyries to get close enough that I can just walk over and punch it to death. Yeah, I suspected it was a whammer, but I still didn't want to get too close. Oh no, the buildings. Actually, you know what? The buildings can tank for me for a turn. That'll do. And the other pirates are going to appear over there. Okay. Stupid tactical Valkyrie jumping out of the way. Oh yeah, the new vehicle sculpts do look good. Alright, well, said I was hoping for him to get close enough to
Damage
punch,
minimal.
and, well, he just walked right on up to the team, so... I still need to kill the Valkyrie first. Can't really just...
Engaging target.
Damn.
Right here. Whoa!
Oh. So he was gonna be like, "Arr, my spine!" Actually, no. King Wolf should be the one who gets into melee because he's got machine guns and small lasers. Cause a knockdown. That's good.
I'm receiving you.
Get her stomp
Engaging.
going. You right? I stomped on your arm.
Waiting for orders. No problem. You're gonna feel this.
Or not, because you missed. Hey, boo boo. Ow, ow, ow. Stop shooting the one actual damage mech in my team.
My mech's coming apart around me.
Your mech is not coming apart around you, you fucking drama queen. Fuck's
I'm on
sake.
That didn't hit.
No, it didn't trigger. Oh, it's getting kind of messy. Oh, is it? I wouldn't have guessed. What with all the pirates that keep flooding into the zone. Okay, 20 tons is not that bad.
Orders?
Fuck's sake. Well, at least now I can actually do a split fire shot. Oh, come on. Alright, move. And by move, I mean rotate slightly. Or is he blocked? Is his view blocked? No, it moves too far. Right, so apparently if he moves there, he's got sight. Okay. So, multi-target, Lilu Dallas multi-target, and we want to put both larges into B, and the two mediums into A.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Okay, good. Head destroyed. Didn't kill the other Valkyrie. Bit disappointing.
That hit something.
Won't lie. Oh god, this is massively overrun. I shouldn't have started this mission. But I'm this far in now, right? I gotta see it to the end. 50 ton. Oh god, what was that? Was that 65? 45, so 20, 50, 45. It's not the worst.
Engaging target.
Be nicer if my PPC stopped hitting invisible fucking bits of the environment.
Destroyed.
That's like playing MWO. You're right, it was a Darius mission, it was never going to go well, was it? Well, it was certainly never going to go the way that he sells you a mission in the way of like, don't worry, Commander, it'll be easy, no problems.
Engaging.
Then you get ground sign, it's like, holy shit, this is the worst thing we've ever embarked upon in any of our mercenary careers. What the fuck is happening? SRM 6 every time.
Fire it.
Okay, heat sink destroyed, so this turn he won't be able to return as much fire as he would like.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Side torso. Opened up.
Guard, a
SRM
critical
crit.
hit.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Yeah, we are running desperately low on ammo, but we've got to keep using it.
Kill confirmed.
Ammo explosion. Nice. Right, now we've just got the final grouping of enemy enemy pirates. And then we can destroy the turrets and destroy the building.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, fucking hell. You know what? I'm just gonna cool off. Hey, the antenna. What the? Hang on. That shot came from rather a bleak angle. That came from over there. Okay, so they got the 4th unit over there. Oh. Oh no, the buildings. Blackjack. Unfortunately, a big scary assault mech with the 3 PPCs is starting to get a little hot and isn't capable of
Engaging target.
doing as much as I'd like it to anymore. I'm gonna have to leave it a turn to cool down,
Good to go.
or things are going to get a bit unpleasant in the cockpit.
Got it.
Okay, that was quite an explosion for that
Mech
wasp.
destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
Right, so he can't shoot anything this turn. He's pretty much
Yes, Commander.
he's cooking in the cockpit.
Engaging target.
She's getting to the point where her ammo is almost empty, so she's going to be running around medium lasers soon.
Ready to rock.
And Trigger, I don't think has got. He might have this turn and one other left
Affirmative.
of barrage fire, and that's it. And then he's just down to a small laser.
My LRMs are out.
Oh, in fact, he just said his LRMs are out, so he may have like an LRM5. All right, Kiro, see you.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Well, he took that turn to cool off, which is. Can you just shoot? No, apparently you have to move somewhere. Apparently if he
On my
moves
way.
there, the other enemy can't see him. And if I precision strike, I should be able to get the sides also, hopefully.
Target confirmed.
Yep. Good 50% of his firepower removed.
Critical hit, Commander.
Ah, there's the one that was shooting the buildings. Oh, good, another enforcer. The last one did quite a lot of damage to me, so. This turn she can at least fire all 3 PPCs again.
Target.
I was kind of hoping that was going to mean he was going to reject then.
Commander.
No such luck.
Move order received. Got it.
Yeah, no, still not enough.
Yes,
I
Commander.
keep hoping for a miracle here.
Firing on target.
Left torso gone, so no weapons. Logically, should
Score
eject.
critical hit.
Probably won't. Oh, he did! Oh, thank fuck for that.
I'm receiving you.
Yes, she's got enough for 2 more LRM-20 shots, and that's it then.
Hey, yup.
And his bins are empty. Yeah, so he is.
Roger.
He's
Sending
literally there. If something gets close enough, he can kick it and hit it with a small laser, and that's it.
Something I can do.
Why? I know the game has this thing where it wants you to move, which is great and everything. I understand that. But sometimes you just want to be able to quickly click a target and fire. And it goes, nah. No, you no get shot.
Taking the shot.
I'm like, why? Ow. That shot didn't even look like it hit him. Really hoping for a headshot. I really was hoping for a headshot then.
Receiving you. Moving to position.
Get into brawling distance.
Stacking.
Just trying to strip this armor away.
Orders.
Oh. What did that even hit? I mean, it was internal, but it barely moved it.
I'm here.
Oh, it's probably the arm, wasn't it?
Roger.
Oh, ammo explosion. Right, come on, he's dead. His AC-10 ammo just exploded internally. There can't be anything left of the mech. What's he got? Case?
Ready to rock. Copy that, Commander.
Okay, so he chooses a different building to shoot, rather than the one that he
Waiting for
fired
orders.
at last turn. Okay, again.
Position confirmed.
Obviously, if I can get away with both large lasers, I will use both.
Firing on target.
It's always nice to have the chance of that better shot, to have it then ripped away from you of it being a decent shot, because the AI decides, oh, you aimed there? Nah.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Orders.
Can I throw in the SRM? Oh, I can.
Firing a full salvo.
Panicked.
Ready for orders.
Still won't jump out the mech.
Roger.
Panic level critical. Still won't eject.
Standing by.
He's fucking glued into this thing.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
I actually need to get his attention now so we stop shooting the buildings. Ow. Not only that, but he destroyed a heat sink.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
I'm gonna lighten this asshole up with fucking laser fire all over the shop.
Skipper.
And it's like... It doesn't give a shit. Like, he won't eject.
Let's see what you got.
Small laser. Ow.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yeah, well, lie. That was a bit bullshit.
Engaging.
And then he hits an invisible wall at 79% chance to hit.
Alright, I missed.
Doesn't make any sense. This guy's gonna kick him again now. Because now the AI is giving itself bonuses here. Because I noticed the AI will do that when it starts melee attacking stuff.
Ready for orders.
the AI will tend to take its turn before you do. Like in this petty notion that it'll like get some damage on the
Critical
player.
hit, Commander.
I don't know whether they were set it up that way. It certainly feels like that's what it's doing.
On the move. Locked on for physical attack.
Sorry, she has to move to hit him now? Go kiss my ass, game. His right leg is destroyed, his arms are gone, his sides are... Now he ejects. It took all of that for that pilot to finally realise, hang on a minute, I think I might be dead. I might be in a bad situation here. She just fucking, like, spin-kicked his arm off.
Confirmed. Location confirmed.
He's gonna get his turn first. Yeah.
Damage minimal.
Right here.
Keep in mind, by the way, that my pilots have higher stats than these guys, but the AI gives them priority to act first.
Inflicted some
Yeah,
heavy
Tigger
damage.
Spirit is definitely strong with this one, yeah, you're right. It certainly feels like, at this point, because it's the last mechs, it's like the AI is just going all out just to be a complete ass. Plus my hit locations are, I punch the arm off, it's perfectly sliced off the side torso with the laser and all this, and it's just... Look at the scenario it's in as well. The pilot is surrounded by heavies and assaults, being punched and shot and kicked, and apparently he's just going to stand there and do his one little laser blast before he gets knocked over.
Target destroyed.
That made no sense. That whole thing was just stupid.
Good to go.
Okay.
Commander?
Still counts me as in contact because the turrets saw me in a previous turn, so now it's always got the turrets trying to detect me. So it won't go into non-combat. I should send him over to the extraction point, shouldn't I? Because he can't longbow anything anymore.
Yeah.
Well, the upside is that all of them will lose their heat, and then I can get up close and, well, get closer and start firing at the turrets.
Full throttle.
Hell, part of my contract is just to take out the facility. My contract ain't to do with like killing all the pirates.
Standing by.
I'd just let the fuckers run away. I mean, it's less problem for me, and I save ammunition.
Just running.
I'm receiving you. Moving at full throttle.
Yep.
All right, Longbow, you go over there. Go sit in the back of the van and wait for the extract.
Commander?
Just show you how bad the heat sinks are on some of these mechs when it takes a couple of turns of just running, not firing weapons to lose the heat. There's so many dead mechs on this map. Kind of curious how much salvage will be lying around at the end of this.
Aye, aye.
fair to middling amount, I would imagine.
Orders. Going full throttle.
He only became a pirate till he turned to it.
Commander?
Yeah, the employee usually does, but I am going to get a good selection of pieces, so I can't complain out of this one. You can kind of barter for better salvage. It's not perfect. It's just a slider, isn't it? Yeah. I would have liked a more in-depth system for sorting out salvage, though. Definitely, that would have been quite a nice feature. Barter for salvage rights and
I copy.
being able to maybe leverage certain informations that you've gathered, that kind of thing. Information items that you've gathered from previous missions, or being able to hey, Greybeard Ray.
Commander.
Getting a rarity on this one. Usually I've stopped streaming over an hour ago, but this mission decided that it was going to be a real long one, so we're just in the dying moments of it, essentially.
Ready for orders.
The dying embers of the mission. Okay, if he jumps over there.
Listen off.
Heavy support turret. Is that the nice thing with the turrets, is that, you know, it's very hard for them to be missed by shots. As soon as we find them, you can hit them, which is good. Obviously this is where having some LRM ammo would have been nice. Oh, before Tyler lost his about who he was working on something like that, he said during chats and podcasts. Oh, that's a shame. Wow. That would have been a really cool
I
system.
got you. Good to go.
This is Battletech 3026 Commander's Edition, or Extended. Oh, I honestly can't remember the name of the mod. Oh god, that thing's got PPC.
I'm showing minor damage.
As soon as I can get the awesome in range. Yeah, 3025 Commander's Extended.
Engaging target.
2 turrets down.
Target destroyed.
And then we're going to destroy the buildings afterwards.
You got it.
To be honest, I'm just jumping him, and I'll probably fight. Yeah, heavy support turret, heavy support turret. Yeah, because anything he fires at, he's going to overheat. But let's drop that one and add those 2 back in, because they've got higher.
Firing.
Showing minor damage. Daddy Magic Matt Menard's piloting. He is, isn't he?
Orders.
Daddy Magic Matt Menard's a great fucking name for a wrestler.
Target confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Actually get some hits in on those structures
All right.
that I'm here to destroy. Unfortunately, apparently she's not in range to do anything about that, so...
Alright.
Alright. Alright. Now. Tyler was the one who was GMing the Death from Above live action roleplay campaign that had a lot of the HBS employees and friends playing in it, and he said he was working on things like the role-playing aspect and negotiating on the battlefield once the tide had turned, giving a much more unique gameplay aspect for the career mode over the story. Yeah, you know what, I'd really love to know what it is HBS are currently doing, what their next project is. Or are they just working for another studio now as, like, support? Because they've been really quiet ever since.
Engaging target.
Wow, she missed twice.
Orders.
Yeah, if I could melee the buildings, I would.
Fire and jump jet.
Let's just go jump up there, just and then brace.
Standing by. Heading out. Copy that.
I mean, hot damn, these
Standing
buildings are
by.
resistant.
Acknowledged.
They fired a few of their main people behind the scenes, like Eck, who created the tools to make the game as an engineer. I've heard nothing from them since the moment they sold Battletech to Paradox.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah, it's a shame, if anything. It's gone really bad with it. I know a lot of people were worried as soon as Paradox, or they joined the Paradox family, as they like to say.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Oh, and this time the turrets act first. Okay.
That shot got past my armor.
Yeah, I know the shot got past your armor. I'm very slowly waddling an awesome into view. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Oh, except for when I try to click the target, it just jumps to a random camera position. That's depressing.
Yes, Commander. Location confirmed.
I only have hours from the HBS officers used to chat with some of them all the time. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna make some trash. Got him. Waiting for orders.
I'd like to think he could just literally run through the buildings that are the target ones, but it doesn't. It's kind of sad it doesn't.
Okay, I'm on.
Aye, aye. Coordinates received.
I don't know what King Wolf's game is, by the way. I don't know if he thinks he's a pirate or something.
Aye, copy.
Aye, aye.
Waiting for orders.
Hey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, King Wolf?
All right.
You know what I said earlier about turrets being really easy to hit?
Confirmed.
And then that stupid bitch completely whiffed a shot with a fucking medium laser. Remember that?
Standing by.
Well, when we get back to the dropship, I'm going to flay the skin off her body.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Oh, we can just leave if we want. Oh, fuck it then.
Good to go. Engaging jump jet.
If we can get away, we can get away, and that's what we're gonna do.
Receiving you.
I guess my employer will send units over there to take out the base structure. The Davian base is intact, so that's I guess that's the main thing that they'll be happy with. Yeah, zoom, 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 yeah. Get the fuck out.
Copy that.
Though this is stupid, I have to get the mechs to the evac zone. I'm assuming the mission would end instantly if I destroyed the buildings, but the buildings are all very resistant to damage. Oh, it'll take just as long to end it that way than it will any other way, so may as well just run the mechs to the hex and get the mission done.
Receiving you.
Although I do hate the fact that it keeps counting me as being in combat, even though I'm not in combat anymore. There's no hostile units left on the field. Everything is
Yes,
dead,
Commander.
but as far as the game is concerned, it's like, oh no, you can still walk.
On my way. Double time.
Currently staring at an unopened and unpainted striker lance. Oh, right, nice.
Commander?
Oh god, she's got a distance to go. Still, large number of enemies. And,
Affirmative.
yeah. Actually came
I'm
out
here.
of it with every unit intact. Didn't
Aye.
lose a limb. Took a tiny bit of internal damage in some parts, and I think a PPC got critically hit, but that's not the worst.
Full throttle.
Considering the number of enemies there were, that Curitan Lance, to be fair, did actually absorb a lot of fire for me, and did a little bit
Ready
back
for
in
order.
return, so that's quite
You
good.
got it.
But coming back with the entire lance pretty much intact is a brilliant
Yes,
result in this mission.
I'll put the pedal down.
Normally these things can go bad quick.
Waiting.
Will I be doing another one of these in the future? If I do, I think the entire stream would be one of these missions, but I would certainly do this one again, just to see what happens.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Venting heat.
Who isn't in the circle? Yeah, it's
Commander.
hardcore and
On the
hardcore and the
move.
archer, isn't
Full
it?
speed.
What's her name? Actually, what is her call sign? Wedge, that's right.
Yes, Commander.
She's still an FNG,
Let's
so I'm
go.
just... You're loving this, are you? Right, okay. Everyone's just stood there going, get in the fucking helicopter. Get in the fucking helicopter.
orders.
What the fuck are you doing? Stop shooting at stuff. Just get in the
Contact,
fucking
Commander.
helicopter. That's what everyone else is doing. Okay, we're at the evac zone. We want to go home now. Bye. Ah, squished. What the fuck? Oh, these are the reinforcements.
Mission successful.
Why couldn't they have been brought in earlier? What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, 40 more minutes, so I could argue to not do a stream tomorrow, yeah. What the fuck was that, Nate? Why didn't those Davian reinforcements come in earlier? That if those two lancers had dropped, that would have given me the opportunity to attack the base while they were fighting the enemies and defending the structures. That would have been smart. 2 bits of a Centurion that I don't own. 2 bits of a Crusader that I don't own. Okay. These are all going to go in there. These are all going in the collection. 5 pieces of an Enforcer? That's a 3R and that's a 4R. Holy shit. 2 bits of a Hermes. Holy crap, there's a lot of snacky bits. Okay, there was a Lancelot on the field? I'm taking 2 bits of the Lancelot. Where did that come from? Was one of the pirate mechs a Lancelot? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, well, okay. Yeah, I'll take the Enforcer bits as well. What else did I get? I got a Locust part, Quick Draw part, 3 Shadowhawk pieces, a Thunderbolt, 2 bits of a Trebuchet, 3 bits of a Valkyrie, just another bit of a Valkyrie that I don't own, the LRM 10++ and SRM 2 triple+. See, it pays for friends, I guess. Yeah, Instant Company Edition. What the fuck was that? But it just makes sense that you would send them in. Send the reinforcements in. That's what they're reinforcements, not just, oh, we'll wait and see what happens. That doesn't make sense. God, that would have been a much better fight. Okay, yeah, into the storage. I don't have a standard 3R Crusader, so into the storage you go. I don't have the CN9AL, so in you go to the collection. I do have a Shadowhawk, sell that. I do have a Trebuchet, sell that. I have that Valkyrie, sell that. I have that Centurion, sell that. That Locust, sell that. Wow, I've gone to nearly 10 million C bills. Holy shit, okay, well, that was a much longer stream than normal. Thank you everybody who joined, including Frun, Kolsch, Adbray, Alexis, Alvatar, Odyssia, BFG, Chappie, Emma Dilemma, Greybeard, Hot Steve, Lakay, Lee Lanaray, Naman, Nomad Bunny, Rogue Girl, Scorchblade, let's see, Tizcloud, Ulsterfall, Uriel Godfire, Vigo Pros 1 Grunt, World War 2 Ogre, Yobbo, we had Kiro here early, ETG was on a bit earlier than that. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be Demio. I'm going to do Demio Tabletop Edition, rather than the VR version of it, because that would make me in front sick after a bit. So yeah, that's our plan tomorrow. Should be 4 people because the bro will be there as well. If you don't know what Demio is, you can have a quick look on it on Steam. But basically, it's like a little tabletop miniatures dungeon crawling game. You go take your turns, you fight the monsters, you go get the way through multiple floors of the dungeon and kill the boss to succeed. And there's a whole bunch of different adventures in there. In VR, it's kind of cute. Never played it on the PC edition before, so it'll be interesting to see what the differences are. Yeah, until then, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.